Mahashivratri 2024 is around the corner, 8 stone March 2024, and we know that almost every state in India has a temple dedicated to the Lord. Shiva is the supreme power and a prominent deity of the Hindu religion who is ardently worshipped by devotees all over the country. Mahadev, Maheshwara, Gangadhara are a few names among his 1008 names by which Lord Shiva is addressed by his devotees while they pray to him. From Kashmir to Kanyakumari, there are several Shiva temples in India that have been built and dedicated to this Lord and are visited by pilgrims from all over the country and the world. On the occasion of Mahashivratri, Shiva statues and lingars in all the Shiva temples in India are offered milk, fruits and bell leaves and decorated with multicolored flowers. In order for you to plan your trips to various Shiva temples in India for the occasion of Mahashivratri 2024, we have compiled a comprehensive list of temples devoted to this deity. Visit as many temples as you can, since the festival also falls on a long weekend this year. 10. Amarnath Shiva Temple, Kashmir. One of the most famous Shiva temples in India, Amarnath pilgrimage is an extremely difficult yet coveted one among all the Shiva devotees. It is situated at a mammoth height of 3,888 meters in a cave in Jammu and Kashmir, and the Amarnath Yatra is a popular and pious religious trip that pilgrims undertake to worship the Lord. The temple is famous for the naturally forming ice linger of Lord Shiva that happens once a year. Best time to visit Amarnath Shiva Temple. Tentative dates of Amarnath Yatra are the 27th of June to the 3rd of August 2024. 9. Kedarnath Shiva Temple, Uttarakhand. Kedarnath is famous for being an abode to one among the 12 Jyotirlingas and also a very famous Shiva temple in India. This enchanting temple is nestled amidst the Garhwal Himalayan range and is visited by pilgrims while they commence their Chotar Char Dham or Char Dham Yatra of Uttarakhand, visiting Badrinath, Gangotri and Yamunotri along with this holy shrine of Lord Shiva. Since it is located at a very high altitude, the temple cannot be accessed via proper roads and the pilgrims have to trek uphill for 22 kilometers from Gaurikund. Best time to visit Kedarnath Shiva Temple, April to November. 8. Kashivishwanath Temple, Uttar Pradesh. It is a common belief that breathing your last in Kashi relieves you of all further rebirths and your soul is able to attain moksha as Lord Vishwanath is the shelter for all who are ardent Shiva devotees. Kashivishwanath Temple, located in the sacred city of Varanasi, is a very popular Shiva temple in India and is widely visited by pilgrims all over the country. You can visit this temple during Mahashivratri 2024 when the temple will be decorated beautifully while celebrating this important Shaivite festival in a grand manner. Best time to visit Kashi Vishwanath Shiva Temple, November to February. Brindhadishwara Shiva Temple, Tamil Nadu. A true architectural marvel of the Dravidian era, the Brindhadishwara Temple situated on the banks of the river Kaveri in Tanjore, Tamil Nadu, is a spectacle to behold. This is one of the exemplary Shiva temples in India and was constructed between 1001 AD and 1010 AD by the popular King Raja Chola. The temple is declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site and the enormous Vamana tower built above the sanctum with granite is the tallest in entire South India. The temple is also famous for housing one of the largest Shivlingas and Nandi in India and also has a huge prakhara, corridor. Amongst all the temples and monuments created by the Chola dynasty, this temple tops the charts for impeccable architecture and design. Best time to visit Brindhadishwara Shiva Temple, October to March. 6. Shri Hasti Shiva Temple, Andhra Pradesh. Lord Shiva in this temple is worshipped as Kalahastishwara and this temple is also known as one of the Panch Bhuta Sthalas in the country. Located in the Chittoor district of Andhra Pradesh, this famous Shiva temple in India is often visited by pilgrims after completing their pious trip to Tirupati Lord Venkateshwara's temple. Legend has that this was the site where the famous devotee Kanappa prepared to offer both his eyes to Lord Shiva to stop the blood oozing from the Shivlinga and was stopped by the Lord himself and granted mukti. Best time to visit Sri Kalahasti Temple, October to March. 5. Murdeshwar Shiva Temple, Karnataka. Murudeshwara, located in North Karnataka, houses the second tallest statue of Lord Shiva that sits majestically with the Arabian Sea splashing behind the temple. The charming landscape along with the towering statue of the deity is sure to make you fall in love with the place. A 20-story temple is also constructed near the statue that is dedicated to Lord Shiva. In order for the devotees and tourists to take a good look of the Shiva statue, the temple authorities have constructed a lift that takes visitors and pilgrims to the top of the Raja Gopura to give them a spectacular view of the mammoth statue and the surrounding picturesque landscape. Best time to visit Murudeshwara Shiva Temple, October to May. 4. Chidambaram Shiva Temple, Tamil Nadu. Chidambaram Nataraj Temple or Tillai Nataraj Temple is one of the finest Shiva temples in South India. It is an artistical marvel of the Chola dynasty who constructed this magnanimous temple in the 10th century. The temple houses Shiva in the form of Nataraj, or Lord of Dance, and also has the 108 Karanas of Natyashastra elaborately carved on the temple walls. The temple architecture paints a vivid picture of the beautiful connection between arts and spirituality and exudes an aura, a certain vibration uniquely felt in the inner chambers of the temple. An annual Narityanjali is organized on the occasion of Maha Shivaratri to worship and celebrate the Lord of Dance, Nataraj. Best time to visit Chidambaram Shiva Temple, October to March, especially during Maha Shivaratri that falls on the 21st of February 2024. Badrinath Shiva Temple, Jharkhand. Badrinath Shiva Temple, located in Jharkhand, is one among the 12 Jyotirlingas and also an important Shiva temple in India. Vaidya, which translates to a doctor, is the term used to address the deity here because, according to the legend, Lord Shiva took the role of a healer, doctor in front of Ravana who ardently prayed to the god to offer him a boon, and to receive that boon, Ravana cut his 10 heads one by one and offered them to Lord Shiva to please him and seek the boon. Pilgrims take an annual Kanwar Yatra to this shrine and bring the holy waters from the Ganges to offer it to the deity here. Maha Shivaratri is celebrated extensively in this temple. Best time to visit Badrinath Shiva Temple, October until March. 2. Vakunnathan Shiva Temple, Kerala. Vadakunnathana Shiva Temple located in Thrissur, Kerala, is one of the most popular Shiva temples of South India. Considered to be the first temple built by the famous sage Parasurama, Lord Shiva in this temple is worshipped as Vadakunnathan. The temple is built in a typical Kerala-style architecture using wood and stone, with huge towers standing tall on all four sides, along with a Kuttambalam. It is one of the best places to visit in Thrissur and also an important Shiva shrine. An interesting fact about this temple is that the Shiva linga in this temple has been smeared with so much ghee over the decades that only a mound of ghee in the linga shape is visible to worshippers. The temple priests offer a portion of that ghee as prasadam to devotees after the puja. Apart from Maha Shivaratri, Thrissur Puram is a festival that is celebrated with great grandeur in this temple. Best time to visit Vadakunnathan Temple. Apart from Maha Shivaratri 2024 in February, one can visit during April-May for Thrissur Puram on May 3, 2024. 1. Arunchaleswara Shiva Temple, Tiruvannamalai, Tamil Nadu. Tiruvannamalai is very famous place both spiritually and historically. The temple is very unique as it is one among Pancha Buddha Stalam and sung by Sevakuravargal. The Annamaliyar Kovil was built before 1100 years and the architecture of the temple has its contribution from various kingdoms from Cholas, Pandyas, Sambhuvarayas Posalas, Vijayanagar kings, Nayaks, Nagarathargal, Chieftains and Zamindars. The temple possesses more than 1000 statues and 450 stone inscriptions. The temple has more than 100 sannidhis. Various idols, bronze statues, paintings, Tirusutrugal, Thirtakulangal, 1000 pillar mahal and towering gopurams are the specialities of the temple. The temple is very enormous with an area covers around 25 acres and the east gopuram built by King Krishnadevarayar with a height of 217 feet which is the second tallest gopuram in Tamil Nadu. Other than this, the temple consists of Vallala Maharaja Gopuram, Kili Gopuram and Amani Aman Gopuram which are of historic importance. The main deity of the temple is Annamaliyar and Annamalai Aman. The Ejuthu Mandapam situated in Girivalam Path is an excellent art gallery. Kanthashram, Pavazakundru, Ramanashram and Astalingas around the Girivala Path are few notable tourist spots.